Yeah.
Welcome, everyone, to the Real Whovians cast, episode 888. I am your host, Matrix Lord 212, and I'm with Scott. What's up, Scott?
You know, even Zoom hates the sand candy episode of Doctor Who when it cuts us off.
What's up, Chris?
Yeah, what Scott just said.
Yeah. What's up, Connor?
I love that episode.
All right, Hayden.
If you love him, help him.
Oh,
Please.
Save him.
Send him some new lives and let him live for eternity. Remember, how bad was Matt Smith's hair in that episode?
It was he had no
Krusty the
hair.
Clown. Just like Krusty.
He had no hair. He shaved his hair for freaking, look at my muscles, look at my muscles.
yeah, the wig.
Oh, yeah, that's right. They gave him the fake wig, didn't they?
Yes.
Epic.
Yes, spoons that absorb people, trees that talk to you with wardrobes.
Wake up,
That's my favorite one. It was off-world. So that's what we need. We need 8 million rings of Akaton.
Oh, shit.
Hold the leaf up and the planet's done. There you go.
God.
What about the upcoming emoji monsters?
Oh, God.
What?
Well, here's the thing. We can explain to you. Moffat, as a showrunner, thinks it's going to be cool to have alien emoji creatures.
Well, they're not aliens, they're robots.
And folks,
They're robot emoji
saw the
creatures?
trailer
Yeah.
for the Emoji Movie. It sucks.
Emoji robots?
Look,
Yeah.
I'm not going to say anything because, I'll just let you guys have that discussion. Let's just say I'm just, sitting here just, thinking to myself, what the fuck is going on with the world?
It's like, you imagine going to Comic-Con and you try to sell this to the American audience, and they're like, Dr. Mysterio! And it's like,
This guy is competing with shows. This guy is competing with shows like Game of Thrones, Stranger Things, all these fantastic science fiction and drama programs, and he's writing about fucking spoons and emoji monsters and Dr. Mysterio from Dragon Ball Evolution.
yeah.
It can't compete anymore, so I think they've just admitted defeat.
If someone's seriously going to argue to me that Moffat's better than Russell T Davies, I don't know what you're smoking. But get that shit out of your mouth, because there's no argument. This guy's a dumbass. Moffat is dumb as shit.
Like I've always said, it's kind of strange how he's
Watch that Eddie Murphy
second
movie.
sequel to the Galago 13 video game.
How is he writing Sherlock and then he's writing about the Dr. Mysterio
Right,
returns?
Sherlock, it's perfect.
Actually, it's because of Sherlock that he's so bad at Doctor Who, because he's spending all his time worrying about getting Sherlock perfect.
Sherlock is perfect.
Are you sure Stephen Moffat's son doesn't write Doctor Who? All right, son. Daddy's going to do big boy things now. Here's some work for you.
He would do a better job, I'm sure.
One of the Spoonheads would be able to do a better job at Doctor Who now.
Well, this season, what are we getting? We're getting emoji monsters.
We're getting
puddle creatures.
Emoji robots.
God,
We're getting puddle creatures, right?
God, I miss the days of love and
You know the water that's left behind, and you wonder what happens to that puddle. Does it go away? Well, it's an alien, right?
I miss Love and Monsters. That bit was better than this.
No, I'm right. That's puddles are.
Yeah, it formed.
So are we going to see the same alien nurse
And alien wood lice, right?
Yeah, under floorboards.
wood lice?
Under floorboard. Hayden, alien wood lice under floorboards. That's what we're getting this season.
Oh, fuck yeah.
That's because his house was infested.
Wait, you guys are joking, right?
No.
You're being serious.
Yes.
Are you sure?
I'm as serious as laser beams coming out of Godzilla's ass.
The best thing about Doctor Who is that it turns everyday household objects into scary things.
Do you know what's worrying? They've said that the Woodlouse episode is one of the best episodes of Doctor
Wood
Who.
Lice episode is the best episode of the season.
In the series, and of probably one of the most popular episodes in the production office of the entire revived series.
Oh God!
getting exciting. I need some Doritos.
This is basically Moffat's life. Like, it's a termite. Termite in the floorboard, and that turns into an episode.
Would it shock you if I told you?
Lice in their head and go, "Ooh, I got an idea."
Wait, we got Connor.
Would it shock you if I told you Moffat didn't write the Woodlice episode?
No, but he's the showrunner, and he tells him what to write.
I don't actually think it would work to bring back the 10th Doctor from the parallel dimension, but we're going to have an emoji monster and a floorboard villain.
The floorboard thing was that guy's idea. It wasn't even Moffat's.
Is Doctor Who just a parody?
Did they borrow the floorboard from another science fiction show, at least?
I'm losing hope just having this conversation.
I know. We're supposed to be the opposite effect.
I thought there was supposed to be like a big Weeping Angel conspiracy or something with this season.
Well, yes, there is. Actually.
Are they Weeping Angels like floor lice or something? Like,
do you want us to spoil it for you, or
just don't watch Class?
Do you want me to spoil Class for you, or?
oh, I saw the ending to Class. So
Okay, so do you care, Hayden? Probably not. All right, so the Weeping Angels showed up in the last episode of Class.
Yes, and
So-
killed the one gal.
Yeah, it's a new prophecy called The Arrival.
Yeah, well, that's the probably finale that I've been praying for, right? How long I wanted the Weeping Angels as part of the Doctor Who finale, and we're probably going to get that now.
the arrival of consistent storytelling.
Oh, God, what if the wood lice are the only things that could defeat the Weeping Angels?
Wait, if they're wood lice, his sonic screwdriver won't work on them, right?
Yeah.
Is that the big
that's
crux
a
of the
good point.
episode?
Yeah.
What if Doritos came to life and started eating you?
Don't give him ideas, because he'll do it. He'll do it. Like, what happens to the crumb when you leave it overnight?
Do you know what he said about story arcs? Stephen Moffat.
Well, at least he didn't do the missing sock universe. Like
Wait, I
socks.
gotta hear this. What did he say about arcs?
Go
He
ahead.
said Doctor Who doesn't work with story arcs, but I'm
Okay.
pretty sure what he did last year with the hybrid was the most forced storyline
What's the hybrid?
in history.
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure that
The
one out.
hybrid is Clara.
And River, and the Doctor, and everybody.
Can I ask you guys a serious question right now?
Yeah.
I'm going to use expletives here. How the fuck have you talked about this shit for 888 episodes?
With different people.
Then 887 good or 886 good ones.
No, look, it's a thing where I spent a lot of money doing Titan unboxing.
It's because you always live in hope that it'll
Yes.
get better.
Thank you, Connor. Yes, I cannot give up on my favorite show. So we keep going, and as much as we have a good laugh here and there, we just kind of pray like, God, please.
It's like everybody in Cleveland. The Browns are gonna go 0-16, but they have hope.
Right.
They'll win a game.
Right.
And they'll be happy.
Well, look at the Cubs. Look how long it took them to get where they are.
So
Did they ever find? Did Sammy Carter find the missing episodes?
well, Power of the Daleks, I guess, right? Animated. Anyway.
I'm gonna wet myself.
Yeah.
They need to get some rebels to go to the BBC and steal the facts of Doctor Who.
Let's go. Let's go.
Rogue Who?
I miss those days where there were reports at like 3 a.m. They just landed in Shanghai. There's a bunker underneath the missing Doctor Who episodes.
They literally have to skip a year of production because they can't afford to make the show, and they have a year off, and they come back, and they give you floorboard monsters and emoji monsters. And it took them 2 years to actually write and produce that shit.
And Nardles.
I wonder if Gnarl's gonna get eaten by one of the lice, and then they're gonna be like, "This tastes like shit," and then spit them out.
Nardles has got to be a clone. There's got to be like 1 million Nardles
Well,
out there.
Moffat gave us what we wanted. We wanted an alien companion that's original and totally alien, and
No,
Yeah,
but I
it's
told
hard.
you the issue I have with this. In
I
Husband,
always said I wanted either a companion from decades before the series began or an alien.
Well, there you go. You got thanks
some
to
sort
you,
of
you got
alien who got his
Nardole.
head
Thank you.
back. in some
but as far as we're
mysterious way.
concerned, in Husbands of River Song, Nardol's a human. Why all
Well,
of a sudden
that's
is he an
what he
alien?
was, I guess.
I don't understand what Moffat's playing.
I don't understand what happens like in that head.
I think when he's writing Doctor Who, he's got this mask of a massive troll face, and he wears it as he writes Doctor Who. And his brain connects with the power of the mask.
No, you know what I think it is? You know what I think it is? He's tired, right? From all day trying to figure out an episode. So then he's laying on the couch, half dead, half asleep, right? So on TV's Miracle 34th Street, and then his kid's watching Alien on the tablet. And he's like, he sees that, it's like he's like the Kill Bill music. And it comes in his head like
He's eating breakfast trying to connect to his internet. That's not working. Oh, the fucking spoon did it.
Or he trips and the spoon hits him in the head and hurts him. He's like, what if spoons hurt people? Yeah. I'm surprised he never did an episode about him cooking the barbecue.
You know what it probably is? Probably at home, right? And he's writing all of these scripts for Sherlock, and he's getting it perfect. Like, he's like dotting everything, like the I's and crossing the T's, and he's like, this is perfect. And it's like when you have too much homework, when you do all your homework or most of it, and then you realize you have that one assignment left, and you're like, fuck, and you BS the whole thing. That last assignment is Doctor Who.
Right.
Yeah.
And at that point, he's looking at the blank page on Word, and he's just like, I don't know shit, right?
Right.
And stubs his toe on a floorboard. He looks and he sees a little thing crawling away, and he's like, that's it. That's the episode, right? Then someone sends him a text message. He opens it up, and it's an emoji, and he's like, that's it. That's the next monster. Done.
Listen to this. He has 1 minute to go with the finale to Death in Heaven, right? And he's like thinking about something, and all of a sudden he's like, I'll make fucking Santa appear in its Fucking what?
Do you know what's weird? That's the best Christmas special of the run, I think.
Oh, fuck.
So every dead corpse on Earth is gone now. There's no dead corpses left on Earth because they all turned into Cybermen.
That could be the episode. The worms have nothing to eat now, so now they're going to get pissed.
Green Death Part 2.
No.
How did you escape the Time War? Oh, better question for another time.
Let's have worms.
And they never escaped explained how the Master escaped, ever?
But why do the Time Lords don't have TARDISes?
I'm starting to go why the shit does anything even happen in Doctor Who if they're never going to explain it anyway?
Yep.
They may as well just have Matt Smith as the Doctor. How did that happen? Who fucking cares? What's the point?
I chose this face to remind me to save people.
You don't save people every episode.
That was asinine.
The hype that up to shit as well.
Have you guys been keeping a list of all the plot holes that haven't been explained? Have you actually got a running list of everything that he still hasn't explained?
I've run out of paper.
How many hours did we go the other night? 3 hours?
Oh, it's got to be. We've probably talked about that over 7 casts. It's got to be close to 8.
We were going one night. It was 3-hour cast.
Well, I just want to know one thing. Is Rory the Master?
No.
No. And he's not the Master's son.
Rory is Rory. He's the coming back.
Rory was just the worst. Just a shit character.
He's a Time Master. Legends of Tomorrow. Yeah.
He's a what?
He's a Time Master in Legends of Tomorrow.
This just makes me want to make noise.
I can't wait for Nardole to come up and be like, there's a comedy emergency, and I've been sent here to save the show. Oh,
so what else happened? What else happened in the last year of Doctor Who? I've been kind of tuned out.
Well, I mean, I wrote a book. I published it. Because there's nothing going on.
I know what's going on in your life. I'm talking about the life of the fictional.
First of all, if Doctor was on the air, I probably wouldn't write a book.
Right, so there wasn't a series this year.
No.
No.
How many years did they miss out on a series?
4, I think.
Here,
Two.
we can sum up the last 2 seasons for you, okay? Clara is God. End of story. There is only Clara.
And the forehead is the universe.
Well, Maisie Williams is like the second biggest part of the last 2 series, even though she's.
That's what happens when you can't get Captain Jack back, or not allowed to have Captain Jack back. Yeah. So we got Star Trek Discovery coming on soon, which is going to really kind of cause a ripple in the sci-fi field.
What are you doing? This is a real Whovians cast.
Yeah, I know. Thank you.
Well, HBO and Netflix and all that sort of own sci-fi now.
Yeah.
You can't beat their sci-fi.
I got to say, while I'm not really looking forward to the Christmas special, although Connor is convincing me that he could, Series 10, let's just get past Moffat Series 10 to Series 11. Because maybe Chib Knoll, he has a war room, writer's room, I guess.
I think we'll be dead by the time Series 10 comes out. It's that long that you got to wait for it, isn't
I
it?
mean, it's April or May?
April, yeah.
April was Series 10.
Okay.
I should have another book out by then.
Is it going to be another Easter episode where he eats chocolate on the bus?
Well, yeah, it's sushi in the Christmas special, so I don't know. Nardole was in the whole season now, right, Connor?
What?
Nardole's in the whole entire season, right?
Yeah, he is. And I've just thought Doctor Who is going to be competing with Stranger Things and Game of Thrones
And Star Trek Discovery.
and Star Trek Discovery. It's going to get obliterated.
Yeah, it is.
Lost
gonna
in
get
Space
hard.
is coming too on Netflix.
No, but Doctor Who, the little kids love Doctor Who, so I think it might be all right.
Well, the little kids don't know what Doctor Who is because they lost a whole generation because it wasn't on TV the whole year. And they're not going to have the experience because they're closing up shop.
You're just lucky that Westworld isn't getting a second series until 2018.
Yeah, they
Because
give it Doctor Who a charity case.
You'd just be utter hell for Doctor Who.
But that's real sci-fi. Doctor Who's just more like comedic parody sci-fi, isn't it?
I don't even know what it is anymore.
But it's more fantasy now, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, that'll
It's
be turned
very
back
sad.
to with Chibnall taking over.
I eat fish fingers and custard.
Chibnall's going to fix. I think Chibnall's going to fix this whole crap.
I
It
think
might be too late.
Nah, they're going to wipe this whole thing
The
clean.
one way you can wipe this, a lot of this is making it seem as though the whole eye candy episode explained the lion's share of the episodes that came before.
Unless they do some crazy thing.
that or have Rose have it be that Rose from Parting of the Ways comes in and go.
Unless they do a crazy thing and saying that this whole Moffat run was in the Matrix of Gallifrey.
Oh, well, Moffat has said something about his final episode. Actually.
What do you say?
He said, Stephen Moffat says his final Doctor Who episode will push the show forward.
Christmas special.
This will be Christmas special next year. And he said, I'm not going to wrap it all up.
Boy, there's a shock.
I don't give a shit about this. Frankly, he's going to mess it up.
Wait,
This
he's
was the
not.
guy who said the Day of the Doctor was going to set up 50 years of the show's future, yet he went and threw it out the window in the Series 9 finale.
Yep.
He said this, so no, it'll still be pushing forward. The thing is, people don't really care about me or Chris. Well, why would anyone care about you when you've taken a gigantic shit on the show?
He has. He has. He's lost me.
He's lost millions of views for Doctor Who. He really has. The facts don't lie.
Let's just hope that Series 11 doesn't have the toenail clipper monster. We're okay. Because
Now,
Look, and the toenail clipper monster resembles.
Hey, there was one
Man.
that they did the Lodger episode.
yeah, larger.
Yeah, that was it. That was an episode last year.
You guys hear me okay?
yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Well, Zoom is kind of zapping.
The good thing about Chibnall is that unlike Russell T Davies and Moffat, he's written crime dramas for TV, so he knows how to write believable tension, believable reality, a believable reality, and a
So
believable.
why don't you bring Canton Delaware the Third into this?
Don't fucking go on about that.
Why?
But if we actually looked at it from an outsider's point of view, and we said, apart from Doctor Who, Stephen Moffat has written Tintin, Sherlock, and all these other shows before Doctor Who, you would have gone, that guy's great. Then he actually writes Doctor Who, and you go, oh my God, what the shit is this?
Well, look at what they had on Ferguson. They tried to show Doctor Who for the first time. They showed the God Complex, and they showed a clip of the fucking clown with the red balloon. And people were like, what the fuck is this? And Karen Gillan was like embarrassed. Like nobody liked it. And then she's like, hi. You know.
Oh God.
That was terrible. But they love Karen Gillan, so that's why she got all these roles. But damn. That was embarrassing.
Oh, dear.
My kids don't even want to see it.
Dr. Mysterio.
My kids don't even want to see it. They're like, oh, Dad, we're not watching a Christmas special.
Yeah, it's because your kids are smart. Your kids know what's good and what's shit.
Yeah.
There's a reason you have to. There's a reason you have to pay to go to the movies. Doctor Who's free on TV for a reason.
Yeah.
It's not going to be free because it's going to be in the cinemas.
Oh shit!
Well, am I going to pay to go see Dr. Mysterio in the movie?
Please.
No, Joe, don't make a joke because you would.
I probably would if I had the time. Yeah. Probably would. But I
Why
do
does
a
he have
lot.
powers? Why does he have powers?
I guess the doctor screws up, right, Connor?
Yeah, something like that.
And accidentally gives him powers when he's a kid, or
Yeah, when he's a kid.
yeah. I'm just gonna
Why
screw
are
up.
there so many Christmas episodes? Like, it's just shit now, the Christmas episodes.
Yeah.
This was a recycled idea for a normal series episode as well. So this got thrown out, and he's taken it out of the bin, the metaphorical bin, and he's reworked it and made it a Christmas special.
Is he still doing that Weeping Angel thing where the Weeping Angel is chasing after him in the house? Is that what this is this season? Because he kept saying
that's the floorboard thing.
Oh.
In that house, yeah. That's the floorboard episode.
Right. Alien. I'm sorry.
So good.
It's alien lice, right?
It will
Alien
be, yeah.
floorboard lice.
I can't imagine that wood lice would provide any sort of a threat for the Doctor, being just like a normal wood lice.
Right. Yeah. Is there anything else we know? Oh, Missy's back.
Yeah, and Stephen Moffat's back to troll once again.
Is Sammy Carter back?
Yeah, Sammy's in it as Nardo. Oh, actually, that's a 10 dislikes on this video now.
It's the same person disliking it, bro. We can honestly see some people. Well, actually, it's someone from Belgium. I wonder who that is. UK and USA. I wonder. Anyway, this video is getting straight down. What else? Bring the Candyman back, maybe? No?
What?
No, thank you.
What?
Can we just have serious? You know, when they're going to do serious episodes of Doctor Who, people are going to...
Yeah, bring the snake back.
Snail.
Can they bring the snake back from Kinder?
No, the Mara?
There is a snake in Series 10.
Which one was the snake? Was it
Mara.
the one that was
The Mara.
the snake from the
Mara.
old series? Who's Mara?
The Mara.
The Mara.
Yeah.
Ah, the
Tiki
Mara.
Travanka. Snake Dance and Kinder.
Which is the one with the snake made of beanbags?
The
Kinder.
Beast Below you're talking about?
No, there was a snake in the classic series made out of a beanbag that Peter
Yeah,
Davison
that
was fighting.
was Kinder.
That
That's
was
Kinder.
Kinder. Okay.
Yeah,
Kinder's
the
surprise.
effects for the Mara got better with Snake Dance, but yeah, it was made of beanbags or something. And
Didn't Pearl Mackie make fun of the Series 10 of Doctor Who, and Moffat's like, that's going to look great when CGI is done? Didn't he say something like that? What did she say, Connor? She's like, yeah. I'm like, I don't even know what I'm yelling at.
She likes episode 3. That's all. And that's literally the only thing that she said. She likes episode 3. So I imagine that the other fucking
episodes suck.
Remember, how bad was that? Moffat's ego is so big. Like, his doctors have done everything. His doctor has actually lived for 2 billion years or something, hasn't he?
Well, technically, no. But it was like 4.5 billion years, but it was actually 4.5 minutes time wise, but actually a couple weeks. Really? He's 2005, I think, right, Connor?
I can't keep up.
I think he's no. He's a couple hundred years old because before Under the Lake and before the flood, he was in that box for a couple hundred years, right? Or 100 years?
I think so.
So he was like 100. He aged 100 years there.
Oh, seriously, Joe, don't do the math on it because no one.
Don't do it, Joe. Don't do it.
2,105, I think.
He can
I
be.
I thought he was 906 or 907.
No. No. He's
He can be
2,000.
1,000 in Series 10, and then he'll be 500 years old in Series 11. It's whatever the writer chooses to write down on the page.
He'll say it's Gallifreyan time. That's all.
I thought he could regenerate 507 times or something.
No, that was a joke from Rusty Davis and Sarah Jane Smith Adventures. No, I can't.
Did they ever give a tribute to Sarah Jane Smith?
No, not yet.
Yeah.
Never did it.
They turned Brigadier into a Cyberman, so hopefully they don't turn her into anything.
Oh,
either.
dear.
I really don't think they should say anything because the way Moffat is.
They want to keep her alive in at least the background. Like, if she gets a mention, it's acted as if she's alive.
Yeah.
Even though we'll never see her again.
Right.
This is the guy who didn't even bring back the old doctors for the 50th anniversary.
Yeah, that's what.
Tell us how many times. Yeah, exactly. I know. Which is pathetic, by the way.
It's not. It hasn't been 50 years since Matt Smith was in the show. It's been 50 years since the actual original show.
Well, we're
started.
53 years now, right?
Yeah. Why are you celebrating David Tennant, who was on the show 5 years ago, compared to things that?
Yeah, I would rather see the original Doctors than somebody who we've seen in the last since the show came back.
It's a celebration of 50
See
years,
the
not a
fourth
celebration
Tom
of
Baker.
5 years. Yeah.
That's the way Moffat did it. What do you want to do? He brought the Zygons in, which was amazing. Yeah. What a bad mix that was.
Nice watch.
Thank you.
Sexy.
Good. So.
How's Sharon going?
She's sleeping. She's doing
Is she?
good. Yeah, she's doing good.
Gonna seal the deal already? Get married?
Well, it does cost money a lot, and I did
Right,
kind of.
Great. You'll be
I did
good.
kind of spend a lot on this recent book, but probably in 2017. Yeah.
I thought you were gonna say you bought more of those Doctor Who little figures that were $10 each. Remember them?
Well, yeah, like cases I bought them. Yeah, right, Connor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you still have them, or did you throw them
Oh,
out?
they're all over my fridge, on top of my fridge. Oh yeah.
About what, 3 or 4 of them were doubles?
I got 7 Claras in this. Yeah, I had to start collecting that. I'm like, all right.
Oh my god!
I could play it on the keyboard, actually.
Please.
Was that in the show?
I did. I did play it on air once. On a real.
Imagine Moffat like listening to that song, like holding a picture of Clara and like crying.
Yeah.
Just like, why did you leave me? Why did you leave?
Well, it's great that like
Lucille?
before he realizes what he's saying, he goes to the press and he's like, "Yeah, just want to let everybody know that Series 7 sucked. I was depressed, and I lost my buddy."
I bet he seduces his wife to the Clara theme.
No, I think
Oh,
he should
God.
be Coleman to the Clara theme.
He was depressed. That's why Series 7 sucked. He said, "Yeah." Or Series 8, he said he blamed it Series 8 too.
No, I said Series 7.
Series
Shit.
7. Yeah.
And it was. I mean, I'm not defending it.
News site.
What's that?
I'm on the Doctor Who news site.
Yeah.
Nadu is a full-time non-human companion.
Yeah.
Normal star.
Oh, that's bad.
Thanks, Moffat, for making him non-human.
I'm less concerned about Doctor Who and more concerned about Matt Lucas's career. Because how do you go from that to this?
Oh, he's fine with his
He
movie
lost
career.
the toss. So
He's fine with his movie career, believe me, because he's definitely fine. So, all right. Anything else of Doctor Who? No class?
I'm out.
Yeah. I wish Neil Gaiman came back. That would have been nice.
Oh, God, no.
Why?
his episodes give me, like, fucking acid reflux or something.
Jesus. You don't even know what acid reflux is.
What episodes did he write?
The Doctor's Wife.
That was terrible.
It was great.
Thank you.
That sounds like
And Nightmare in Silver.
the one with Warwick Davis.
Mr. Clapper. That's the role that got Matt Smith the Terminator role.
Oh, shit.
Yes, they liked Mr. Clapper.
He's just crap.
Why can't they just put him on Walking Dead? He's been begging to go on there.
Can't they just sell Doctor Who to Disney?
Well, they got Disney XD. They were promoting the crap out of David Tennant.
Yeah, because it was actually good.
So I don't know, man. Let's still be hopeful so it could reach the 1,000th episode of the
I would like to see Doctor Who on Netflix, like as a Netflix-made series. Because with that budget, if they can do something like Stranger Things, it would be impressive.
Yeah, I've got to see stop seeing the same blue-tinted hallways every episode.
Yeah. I unfortunately, it's only commissioned until 2020, and it may not get renewed because.
Well, if it continues on the road it's going down, I think it's done.
Yeah, hopefully Chimnall could spike it out of there. Hopefully, unless they decide to just give it a break.
I think it's time.
Could they afford Connor to give it a break when they're losing every show there is?
No.
I mean, they lost Top Gear, they lost the Bake Off thing, right? I mean, that would be suicide, no? I mean, they don't really outshoot.
The Bake Off! They lost the Bake Off! Oh, no!
What's that?
The Bake Off!
I'll tell you what, the day that they lost the Bake Off, it was a national tragedy.
It was. It was.
It's nice to know they might lose Antiques Roadshow next.
It made American news, didn't it?
Oh, yeah. It did. It did. It was like, oh, my God, it's never going to be the same. It's like, what are you talking about? Like, what? Yeah. It made news here, absolutely. I'm like, what is this? What?
If Doctor Who could you imagine how ironic it would be if the lady who wrote the survival episode wrote the episode of Doctor Who that got canned this time round as well? Could you imagine if Doctor Who gets cancelled when she writes that episode?
Oh, please, by the way, don't do a bake-off Doctor Who episode where he cooks.
Do a jack-off Doctor Who when he backs off in the TARDIS.
Christmas special, please don't.
What, the cake monster?
Right.
When are we gonna see the Doctor have sex? You know, it's been a long time. It's been 53 years and he's never once done it in the TARDIS, ever.
I wouldn't be so sure about it between Tennant and Rose.
Oh, that happened for sure.
Yeah.
Clara, just bend over the console.
Oh.
Love the phone, Clara.
All right, guys.
That reminds me of the remix of the Series 8 trailer.
Who's your granddaddy, Clara? Who's your granddaddy?
He spins the screen of the TARDIS console around and there's like a
This
picture
is why Doctor needs to be on all year long.
And they've edited his hand so it looks like he's wanking to Clara.
Stop it, Connor. Stop it.
I
All
thought
right.
Sarah Jane Adventures and Torch would have been better than the last 5 years of Doctor Who.
It has, yeah.
It just gone downhill. I mean, Missy had the Cybermen do the Macarena or something for his
No,
birthday.
she didn't.
No,
No,
she
she
did, right? What was that? Right.
No, she was just being crazy. It was.
How bad was that episode when Clara was going to... Was it Clara or the Doctor was going to shoot the Dalek and it was Clara inside it?
Yeah, with Missy.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Yeah. Yeah. That was fun.
I still don't get it. Like, I know the Daleks are like a national treasure and are like, you know, a beloved character, but they still have a fucking plunger on them as a fucking weapon, dude. It's a plunger. I don't give a shit if it's classic. I don't give a shit if it's been around for 50 years. It's a fucking plunger that you get shit out of a toilet with. And they're supposed to be the most threatening villain ever.
Plunger because they can't change it.
They could. They
can't. They're not allowed to.
I've
Yes,
been really
They
reserved and
don't
quiet
own
in my
Daleks.
opinion. And when I come on this show, I just realise, oh my god, the world is not as simple as I thought it was.
Well, there's not really that many people doing podcasts on Doctor Who anymore.
They wanted.
Yeah, it's because they've realised that it's shit.
They wanted the Toclophane to be the next Daleks.
Oh, the Toclophane, they were classic. Was that the one where he was dancing to the Mika song?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boom. The drums. Here come the drums. Here come the drums. Yeah.
Hey there, baby, baby.
My voodoo child. My voodoo child. Yeah, I know. See, I missed that when he was the master. That was good.
It was fun. At least they knew what the show was and actually took the piss out of it. Now,
I know.
Moffat just makes fun of himself, but like he doesn't feel like he actually thinks it's the most amazing thing on TV, and he still makes a fool of it.
The TARDIS making...
The cracks in time. The bum cracks
Well,
in
they
time.
brought the cracks back in class,
Don't go near the cracks. You might smell something.
right, Connor? They brought a different shape of crack in class.
the crack. The
Yeah,
crack.
it was an ass crack.
It was a crack.
Or at least that was the quality.
It
of
was
the
a
show.
different. They didn't have the same budget to make the same type of crack, but it was.
They should have just put.
It was a low budget crack of the crack.
You just put a hole in the wall. It's not hard.
I've just
It's
thought.
not
What
No, but it was literally not the same crack.
They couldn't afford the plaster for a wide
Yeah,
hole in
they
the wall.
royalties
I've just thought what
archives.
would have been great symbolism in class. Have Stephen Moffat's ass put in the show as the crack. And
What
you
is
have
class?
all these shit
What is
out.
class?
Class is the Doctor Who spinoff that you missed.
Shit.
Yeah, don't watch
It was already on, and it's
Terrible.
done. 8 episodes. You missed it.
It's
What you think I'm
awful.
gonna? You think I'm gonna go back and watch it or something?
No.
I stopped watching after that dinosaur threw up the police box.
Oh, God.
That was just
Deep breath. Yeah, I know.
I actually fell asleep on the one where he fought with the sword and spoon. Remember that? Where he was fighting with the spoon in one
Yeah,
episode?
with the Robin Hood, yeah. Yeah.
And then I liked the one with Danny Pink where he was like at the end of time or something, and he was like standing there. or
Listen,
something.
yeah. It was the